we go into our last game of the day. Enough with the classic games discussion. Let's have some action. We have a rematch for the first time. I think we get a rematch. One of the first times. It is WaN versus EnTe number 2. They faced each other earlier today in the second match of the day, where it was EnTe taking it 2-1. WaN in the red and EnTe in the blue. Can EnTe repeat his success from earlier and follow happy into the round of 8? That would be one of EnTe's biggest accomplishments this year. He did pretty well at the MTW Legendary Cup. He did decent in Anaheim. I think he went as far as people thought he would. And yeah, that would be a nice accomplishment. WaN, we haven't seen him too much in tournaments like this. So for him, would also be pretty great. So, do we have any ghoul builds, or will it be Fiend Mirror? This is Ziggurat Altar for WaN. This looks like DK Fiends. On EnTe's side, we see... oh, Fast Fiends again. Okay. That's interesting. Again on this map, just like against Happy. Should really be careful about that. He can't lose the Fiend advantage again. That can't happen. So it's going to be a very different game to the first match between them, where WaN was going Dreadlord and it really didn't work. So good that he switches things up. Maybe feels more comfortable after being a little warmed up with Fiends now. And that is the number 1 standard build. Vetoes, by the way, EnTe vetoes TS and AZ. WaN, Twisted and Echo. So Last Refuge, Northern Isles, Concealed Hill. The 3 standard maps.
The player's forces are under attack.
So EnTe with the first Fiend. WaN again with the creep route we've seen before. If he scouts this, he knows, oh, this will still take some time, so have some freedom. Creeping his Shadow Priest early, not rushing across the map. Not yet, at least. So many female DKs today. Creep on the Ogre was good, was quick. WaN, can he find another critter? Oh, there's this pig, ready to get slaughtered. Shwoop. Does he still have... okay. With EnTe moving towards the merchant. He has time for this. And again, Sentry Wards for WaN. Does he have the same timing that Happy had? Finishing this, seeing this, punishing this? Would be quite hilarious. Oh, with Reju Potion. He can actually contest this nicely. Especially this Ogre Magi. EnTe has to get the Ogre Magi. Oh, he did, right? Yeah, there was no level up. He got that before. Wand of Mana Stealing also going to EnTe. So he makes good use of his Fiend advantage. And WaN sees this. Retreats. Can't really contest this anymore. Attack is, of course, once again a lot faster. But EnTe seems to have more quantity on the battlefield. There's, of course, a lot of vision for WaN with these 2 Sentry Wards. And having the Reju Potion used, almost full mana. Ooh, this could be a sweet backstab. Goes to EnTe as well, right? Yeah, plus the claw. Man, he's out creeping WaN hard here. This was a good steal, but only one skeleton is enough for the level 3, and WaN is so far away. Must have a coil for this ready. Mana's looking good for them. Spread damage on EnTe's Fiends though, so soon he has to decide where to throw that coil. Good micro. 4 Fiends versus 3. Another wand of mana stealing used. Gets rid of WaN's healing. And WaN has no chance. On paper. Of course, this is not his time to fight, really. But EnTe is baiting him into this fight with all the advantages in the world. Lich coming. Still takes some time. Slaughterhouse tier 3. New skeletons. This is EnTe's time to retreat. Also arriving on tier 2.
A player's forces are under attack.
Damn. I like EnTe's play so far. Very good control. Quite some EnTe fanboys in chat. Nice to see that. The winner of this will play Blade in the quarterfinal though, so it's definitely not going to be easy. Wow, red spot. I said this before in another part of this cast. With 4 Fiends, you can pretty much creep everything. One doesn't know where he is. He's gonna backstab him now. These Fiends far in the back won't be reached. There's a lot of experience. Oh, Nova Steel though! Well done by WaN. Quick fingers. This is the last hit for EnTe. Nova should be ready in a second. Oh, it's a big one. Just perfect. Perfect escape.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tier 3 again, far ahead. That's just the nature of the build though. Quick level 2 on both sides. This is definitely one of the worst items, but if EnTe gets both red spots, that's a lot of value.
Player's forces are under attack.
This is just the normal development of the builds. EnTe will fall off a bit. He was always stronger due to this build, always a little slower, and WaN will be the first one with an orb, with its third hero, with destroyers. So that's when EnTe needs to have an XP lead. And he does. Can he also get a gold lead?
Player's forces are under attack.
Okay, good for WaN to get the second red spot. No item is really overwhelming. A tier 3 is done. This is an orb. WaN has it as well. Easy Overlord creep for him. Ancient Django of Endurance. Oh yeah. Thank you, Mango, for the tier 1 sub. Scourge Bone Chimes here. Won't make a big difference. Could just be gold. Could just be decent for abominations, but we won't see too many of them. So, third hero time. 3-3 heroes here. 3-3 heroes here. Now we're talking. Now we're on even footing. 1-0 upgrade done. 2-0 for EnTe already. DK is cut off from the army though. There's no coil at the moment. You have destroyer upgrades. ready for WaN, and EnTe again without... This is the exact same situation that we had before in the game EnTe versus Happy, where Happy was the one with the destroyer and the silence being dispelled all the time. EnTe sending the fiends back in, gets another kill, loses one, level 4, Lich in trouble for WaN. Another Nova thrown, eats the fiend but loses it. Oh wow! EnTe with 41 supply, 139 only, but the destroyer, can that make a difference? 2 destroyers actually. Great movement speed for WaN, obviously. Not getting that block. No silence necessary on the DK at the moment because there's no coil. Invo potion on the Lich! Oh my, this Dark Ranger just explodes! WaN has full mana. Lich focus. EnTe also no web. No answer to the destroyers, but maybe he doesn't need them. Rough game now. 2 fiends still alive. You can be really lucky to have this Ant and Django, otherwise EnTe could just outrun him. Ant and Django ties it up. EnTe still with a massive XP lead. No expo though. Dark Ranger is soon to be back. Mana potion on the DK. Heal wards can be decent. Invo potion on the Lich. Kept that. TP still there. Needs more fiends ASAP.
A player's forces are under attack.
EnTe seems to expect an expansion. Goes blindly into the bottom right. Can of course force a nice position here. Giving WaN the time. The Wand of the Wind, an item that can change under mirrors. EnTe still no destroyers, no web. Okay, here we go again. Nice Nova to start things. Silence, of course. EnTe still without destroyers. Can coil in a second again. WaN capitalizes though. Gets a fiend. There's more on the table. There we go. Could get a destroyer. EnTe's unit's a little out of position. Level 4 for WaN. And the Staff of one of the Wind was nice. Aura out. Another Nova. No coil. Was denied. So it's a lot more mana. And one has to be so careful. One has to be so super careful. But there's again no coil. Long range maybe uses all 3 charges. And the Dark Ranger for EnTe falls. Uh-oh. WaN is cleaning this now. There's another Nova. This could result in a double kill for sure. Hunting the DK now. Nova not following this. One could need a coil on the Lich soon. Needs to come through the forest. There we go. And he's losing so much. Same mistake as against Happy. DK is in trouble. Nova ends up on the Lich. Uh-oh. Invo potion. Needs it soon. Silence here. This time the hotkey works. And that's a game changer. He's going 3-0 upgrades before he goes web. I don't understand. He's going for the Lich. Oh, Dark Ranger gets the coil again. Focus fire on the Dark Ranger once more. She also has an Invo potion. It is 1-1 upgrades versus soon to be 3-0 for EnTe, but the block by WaN. Wonderful! Absolutely wonderful! And this is EnTe falling apart. No orb, no Nova, no denies. 27 supply only. In the end, it comes down to the big fights if you don't run away too far with that Fiend build. And that's exactly what WaN did. Ancient Django, of course, amazing. even brave enough to go for the turtle spot. EnTe could punish this, but without a lich, it's just how. Shuts down the expo. That's nice. That's a good delay. But it's also so much experience. Look at this. Look at this swing. Oh, the XP swing is crazy. First Banshee arrives as well. Yeah, this is absolute game. If EnTe had an expansion to back this up, maybe he could stall fights and buy time and rebuild his army, but WaN's just running away.
A player's forces are under attack.
The aura needs to be banned. And WaN agrees. How about... I don't know. I don't want to give the biggest advice to EnTe because he's by far the better player. But he lost the winner bracket final, among other things, to Happy because he had no dispel. And WaN made the mistakes earlier where his destroyers were out of position too far forward, and with Web you could punish this. And now EnTe kind of combines both mistakes, in my opinion.
A player's forces are under attack. The town is under siege.
Okay, it's pushing for the victory now. Skeletons at the echoes. Buying time for an expansion. Lich is obviously back, but half a level behind. We do have Web now. And look how different things can look. I don't know. One is losing quite a bit. Oh, that Nova was sweet. Can't heal against that as EnTe. Fiends are out of the fight. Even though he's fighting in his main base, Curse is hitting really, really hard. Fiends are falling like flies. And the DK as well, despite the TP. That's game! That's 1-0 for WaN. And this is different from semi-final number 1. That's what is there. EnTe won the first one on this very map. So maybe everything is a little different now. Not bad. I see Thorzane in chat. I want to make sure that you know that you broke my heart today. I do understand the reason. And this is of course kind of fine. But it still hurts that you deny me your match against Happy today. I hope work wasn't too crazy on you, my friend. Yeah, 1-0. Match points for WaN. That would be horrible for EnTe. It was kind of the same during Anaheim when EnTe defeated Foggy and had a game against Happy in that group. The Foggy win was a total surprise. So was the win against WaN, even though it's now 4-0 between EnTe and WaN. And then Happy dropped EnTe to the lower bracket, and then Foggy won the lower bracket final. He should really go for an earlier destroyer upgrade, mate. Could be the first First mirror loss for EnTe this week. EnTe switching the color to the darker red. Typical pro thing to do, right? Just changing the color slightly. You don't need destroyers, they don't do damage versus fiends. I'm not sure if you're joking, but Dispelling Silence is really good. So, Concealed Hill. Will we see another crazy build with the Dreadlord, or will we go standard? Is EnTe's Fast Fiends time over? A lot of questions again. Well, the mods are taking food orders now. Oh, would love. What would I love? A whole bucket of wonton. Yeah, like a really big one. And some sauce to it. Different kinds. That would be great. Oh, I would really love wonton right now. So is this the end for EnTe? Zabi, good one. Tomorrow we have the WGL Open Qualifier Final 4 with Foggy, WFZ, Remind, and Shao Kai, I think, if I saw that correctly. Let me check that real quick. Yeah, it's Hawk vs. Remind and Shao Kai vs. WFZ. And afterwards, the playoffs of the Ultimate Cup. Pew pew. Someone denied Back to Warcraft cast today? No. Who would do that? Who would deny us a cast? No one does that. So are the Russians still peaking? Oh. Russians dropped hard in viewers. What is up there? 2,000 less than yesterday. Maybe it was all the Hawk fans. Maybe the Germans aren't interesting too much. Still pretty cool to see 11,000 viewers for Warcraft. That's really nice. With Dread and Grubby and us. On the forefront, of course, there's a lot more cool streamers online right now. You can always see that on Warcraft3.info. On the left-hand side. All the streams that are live. Could you explain the item that was OP? Sure. Ancient Django of Endurance gives you, as the name suggests, the Endurance Aura level 1. And that means 10% more movement speed and 5% more attack speed. And that's pretty strong. Especially the movement speed. Wow, Zabi, are you playing me? Are you telling me that My Chemical Romance have a version of All I Want for Christmas Is You? Are you kidding me? Send it to me in Discord, like, now. Alright. EnTe upper right, fighting for survival in the Ultimate Cup. WaN, bottom left. DK. And... yeah, normal build once again. EnTe also following the first normal Fiend mirror today. Is there any reason why EnTe didn't go for web and destroyers? Was he short on lumber? He had 3 upgrades. Okay, you can't tell me that. Will WaN defeat EnTe for the first time in 5 years in an official competition? So this will be a little slower than the games before, as everything will be mirrored, most likely.
A player's forces are under attack.
When you said someone broke your heart, I was confused. Don't worry. Don't worry. If someone breaks my heart, I will tell Twitch chat immediately so you can fix me. But it's just a cold black stone, so it's really rough. Yeah, this is what happens when you play fast fiends. There's an Nerubian tower here. Okay, WaN playing it safe. In case of a lich opening or some sort of rushes. It was 19k on peak today. Viewership for Warcraft, that's freaking crazy. What the how? Mirrored creep routes. WaN already getting the next charge of Word of Necromancy. EnTe does the same. Yeah, that's the normal level 3 creep route. Tech timings are pretty identical as well. No flaws so far. Item wise, this is good for the Lich. For WaN, this is okay as well. This is why a lot of people hate Undead Mirror. If we're really unlucky, this turns into a Destroyer Mirror. But EnTe refrains from playing Destroyers, so maybe not. Retro potion used immediately. Thank you, Jay Gatz, for another 10 euro donation. Love the colored shirt, Neo. Keep it classy. Hoping to watch a lot of Back to Warcraft over the next couple of days on my birthday weekend. Oh, damn. As always, you and Remo are the best. Much love. Thank you, Jay. I love that you keep on forgetting the chatbot command for the donation. That's really sweet. Never change. Yeah, is your birthday tomorrow? Or is it on Sunday? And how old will you be? Lots and lots of questions, Jay. Wish you all a nice weekend already. Hope it's a fine start into the weekend. So, speaking of start, things actually change here. EnTe is the aggressor. No tier 3 tech yet, so WaN can kind of afford this echo loss, but it will delay tier 3 even further. EnTe starts this already. Oh, Fiends around, well done. Did he fight out? There's a coil, there's another block. Cools on coil down. He's opening it up now, and that's a safe. But that's two. Oh, he closes it again. WaN is so freaking sick sometimes. He's not losing anything over it, right? Town portal now. Oh, Lich is out. Nova, boom, explodes. Bye-bye. All that mana and that town portal for nothing. He loses it anyway. But it is a big delay on tier 3. And for the slaughterhouse. I really like this timing. Lito DNT with a 50 euro donation? Jesus. That's the second 50 euro donation today already, you guys. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Lito. And what stands DNT for? That's really cool. That's really rewarding. Especially when an early game starts like this. Maybe we should have more slow-paced games so you have more time to donate. Just kidding. We love action-packed games as much as you do. Backstep by WaN. Over the... Yeah, the Overlord is already gone. Went to the Lich with the Medallion of Courage. And trying to contest this. 6 supply ahead. WaN, did he forget the Ziggurat here? Oh yeah, he's building 2 at the same time now. Everything is pretty slow here now for him. I think he can afford it. Fiend numbers are still the same. He's fighting without orb against without orb. This is not looking too great for EnTe! As he's losing the decay. The town portal was gone already. This hurts so bad. Another fiend down. It's a disaster. WaN is out of control. Gets the DK back, but no mana. No way to get this fiend out. He's threatening some damage with the Nova, but there's another coil. 3 fiend kills and the DK. WaN is toying with EnTe in the decision game too. He's not using the Novas. There's another one on EnTe's. Oh no, another block by the fiend. It's a dieback. He coils the blocking fiend so he can keep up the coil, the damage. The block, I mean. Jesus Christ. Rough. Super rough game. WaN warmed up. Damage calculation is going well. Oh my god. Contesting the hill, huh? With attack advantage, with the statue advantage, with 6 supply advantage.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's not giving this up, of course, as it is all about survival. Only the top 8 get any kind of prize money and continue to play tomorrow. EnTe with 1.5 legs out of this tournament. Oh no, oh no, that's another Nova, isn't there? There's no coil on the DK. He can pass the heal potion, so that's kind of good. So he switches the target onto that fiend, that was good. And right, and gets the kill, and EnTe's DK is around. Wow. There's another coil. Oh, breaks out with a Nova. Good save by EnTe. But again, the fiend surrounds are just insane. Do you know how hard it is to surround with fiends? I never get that done. I mean, I'm not the benchmark, but with ghouls, 1 is impressive already. But like 6 fiend surrounds in one game? That's insane. That he's moving forward, starting to heal again. Lich is just waiting for the nail in the coffin, right? 1 Nova will be the nail in the coffin. He's saving so many coils by just moving the fiends away. EnTe could use his belt, but there's silence constantly. EnTe on the edge of his seat. Just about to die. He's refusing to die. And no knockout blow by WaN. How to get out of that stressful situation though. Almost no kills. 47 supply. And his supply stuck. Oh, he can't get the Dark Ranger because he's supply stuck at 40. That is horrible. There's another silence. Micro's getting... Oh, almost better. It's another fiend kill. Oh, wow. Dark Ranger, little low. Good DK control, always in the back, never slowed. But Abomination is coming out. Seems like we're getting the first WaN win. He could expand in the middle, couldn't he? He's making sure that EnTe has no expansion behind this. So he can just play this from the lead. Even so much damage. These silences again. I mean, I don't blame him this game that he's not going for destroyers. There was simply no time, no resources. But it keeps on happening. For 200 mirrors in a row. Seriously. Silence wrecks him. And of course he must know that silence exists, right? Nova level 2 now. Frostborn hungers! Another potion can use it last second. Oh, but poor EnTe, a little masochistic. And that's it. Nova, this must be the end. GG! Foreshadowing by me. And Nova will be the nail in the coffin. And it absolutely was. WaN playing out of his mind. Great. These surrounds are just so sick. Sometimes. It's... yeah, I don't know. Sometimes WaN is just out of this world great. So, that was the last decision in the group stage. We've been through 4 groups in 2 days and it was a lot of content. We only casted half, but we had some great games. Some surreal games yesterday in Night End versus the Great Wall. But with that, we have all 8 quarterfinalists. And I think we have a perfect race distribution. Let's see. From Group A, we get Blade and Neutron. Whoopala. Blade and Neutron. Cooper and Sonic eliminated here. So 1 human, 1 Night Elf. Group B is what we casted. We had Spiral and Hawk. So 2 human, 1 Orc, 1 Night Elf. Foggy and Cash here. So 2 Orcs, 2 Night Elves, 2 human. Cash, of course, playing with random a little here and there. That's why he's mentioned as Night Elf here. And here it was 2 undeads dominating the group with 3 undeads joining this. It was clear that 1 will make it into the playoffs, but it is Happy and WaN, the micro monsters, survive. And that gives us wonderful, wonderful playoffs tomorrow. It's gonna be the entire day, starting at like noon Central European time. We will join as fast as we can after WGL, as WGL is the World Championship, and that is just a little more important, the qualifiers there. So we get Blade versus WaN, which is sick. Spiral versus Cash. Spiral has to step it up, man. Hawk versus Foggy, and Neutron versus Happy. And then we will hopefully be there for the semifinals. This is when I expect us to to join around like semifinal should be our stream. So that's the Ultimate Cup. That's the top 8 of the Ultimate Cup. They are fighting for $3,000. Very top heavy. Happy, of course, the favorite, but he will meet most likely Foggy in the semis, and either Blade or Spiral or Cash with Orc in the finals. We haven't seen that in a long time, so yes, of course, the loud voices, they say, oh, Happy's gonna win anyway, but he's getting challenged more than probably ever currently. And maybe the Emperor falls tomorrow. We'll see about that. We start our stream at 1 p.m. with Remo covering WGL Open, and I will be joining for the finals of the Ultimate Cup. You can see our schedule very, very easily on backtowarcraft.com. I think I updated everything already for the next week. Not 100% sure, but there we go. Today, Ultimate Cup as you see. Tomorrow, WGL May Open. Ultimate Cup again, and this is stuck. God, I hate everything so much. There we go. Ultimate Cup Finals. Sunday, WGL Pro and ESL Open Cup. So 2 streams on Sunday as well. Remo on Monday with the No Smoking Cup. Tuesday and Wednesday we're back for the ESL Meisterschaft. And then we'll see what we get for you on Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Lots and lots and lots of Warcraft action. If you're a fan of this game, please become a fan of this channel, as we are broadcasting almost every day, and we're on the way to 100,000 followers here on Twitch. Would be wonderful. Ah, no, it's now here. Here, click the follow, ring the bell so you get some notifications when we go live. We're also on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, and we have a Discord. So if you want to stay in touch with us, social media plus Discord is the way to go. If you would love to support us financially, you can sub here on Twitch. Then you get no ads, replays, emotes, sub badges, all that good stuff. You can donate via PayPal. That's where we get the best share. We have some merchandise up on Get Shirts, and we have an Amazon ref link as well, all in the stream and VOD description. It was a pleasure casting for you today. You were a wonderful audience, and we see each other tomorrow for the finals. Have a great evening. Enjoy more Warcraft on other channels. Bye bye.